This is a geometry lesson on equations for a circle. The assignment should be 952 that goes with it. So it doesn't say equations for a circle on the top, but that's what the assignment is, 952. So what we're doing here is we're going to write the equation for a circle with radius r and center hk. So sorry about that. The formula looks very similar to the distance formula. Really, the only difference would be if we were to square root both sides, then we would have almost exactly the distance formula that we were using in the last lesson. But we're setting it equal to r, and hk are there instead of y2 and y1, or sorry, x2 and x1. So what's happening is we have a circle that's drawn with a center of 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So its center is right here at 5, 6. And it has a radius of 5, which means it's 5 units out. And then there's a circle. Wow, that was a really bad circle. So it has a radius of 5. They want the equation for this circle, okay? Sounds super terrible, but it's actually not as bad as it seems. So we know is that the center is hk. So they told us here in this example, the center is hk. Got it. And then the other thing we know is that radius is r. Radius is r. So that's r. And then we can just plug into the original formula. So the original formula says x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. All right. X minus h is 5 squared plus y minus k is 6 squared equals 5 squared. So our final equation would be x minus 5 squared, squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 25. Fair enough? So the next one says the center is at -3, -8. So that's h. That's k. This is r. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. H is -3. So we have to stack the negatives even though it's ugly. Y minus k is -8 squared equals r is 7 squared. This simplifies to x plus 3 squared plus y plus 8 squared equals 49. And what you might notice is if this is a negative, it's positive here. Negative is positive here. The last one, if you want to pause it and try it yourself, you can. But what we're going to end up with is x minus 5 squared plus y plus 9 squared equals 9 squared. I can backtrack a little bit here. This one is minus -9, which becomes plus. So we got x minus 5 squared plus y plus 9 squared equals 81. Again, it's positive here, so it's negative. It's negative here, so it's positive. It basically becomes opposite because of this minus every time. Okay, so work backwards a little bit. This one, we have the formula here. It says if the equation of the circle is given there, they want to know the center and the radius. So the center is hk, remember? H is here, k is here. It's negative in the equation. That means it's positive in the center. Negative here makes it positive. So there's the center. And the radius is r. 100 is equal to r squared. So we need to square root both sides. And we get 10. So for the next one, they gave us this formula. Our center is going to be negative 5 and positive 6, because here it's a positive, so it becomes negative. Here it's negative, it becomes positive. And then the radius is the square root of 225, which is 15. You should have some examples on your assignment 952. Make sure to ask me or a classmate so that you know which ones you are supposed to do.